Let's begin by thinking about a time in your life when you met someone and almost instantly felt a deep connection. Maybe it was a friend, a colleague, or even someone you didn't expect to make an impact on you. You probably didn't know it at the time, but in that very moment, you were experiencing something that Carl Jung described as the law of resonance. Have you ever noticed how certain people just seem to show up in your life at exactly the right time? Or perhaps you've crossed paths with someone and felt a sense of familiarity, as if you've known them for much longer than you have? It's almost as if the universe is aligning certain events and individuals for a reason. In this video, we're going to dive into the fascinating concept of the law of resonance, a principle Carl Jung touched upon in his exploration of human connection and the unconscious. We'll explore how Jung believed that the people we meet are never by accident, and how everything in our life, even the encounters that seem random, happens for a reason. This might sound a bit mysterious, but stay with me, because understanding this concept can help you navigate life's challenges, foster deeper connections, and bring more meaning to your everyday experiences. So, what exactly does the law of resonance mean? At its core, it suggests that the people who come into our lives, whether they appear positive or negative, are a reflection of our inner energy and where we are in our journey. It's not just about meeting someone because of external circumstances. It's about meeting them because their energy resonates with something within us, something we need to learn, embrace, or heal. Jung believed that our unconscious minds are constantly interacting with the world around us, drawing in experiences, people, and situations that reflect parts of ourselves. Let's think about this for a moment. How many times have you crossed paths with someone and felt that immediate bond, as if you were meant to meet? That sense of knowing them even before you truly got to know them. Or perhaps there's someone in your life whose energy seems to challenge you in uncomfortable ways, yet somehow they push you to grow in ways you couldn't have predicted. Jung would say that these interactions are not mere coincidences, but rather, they are driven by the law of resonance. People come into your life because there's something within them that mirrors something within you, either to help you evolve or to challenge you. Now let's break this down further by looking at some examples of how this law shows up in our lives. The first sign that you're experiencing the law of resonance is when you meet someone who feels familiar, almost as though you've known them before, even if you haven't. This isn't just about familiarity in the sense that they remind you of a past friend or family member. It's a deeper, almost soul-level connection, where you feel like you've crossed paths for a reason, as though your energies are aligning in that moment for a purpose. It's important to understand that these connections aren't just about comfort or ease, they are often about growth. Maybe the person you meet challenges you in unexpected ways. Perhaps they have traits or qualities that force you to confront parts of yourself you've been avoiding, or that need attention. Jung would argue that this is all part of the law of resonance. We attract people into our lives who help us recognize aspects of ourselves that are either ready for healing or growth. Sometimes, these individuals come with energy that feels familiar because they reflect something inside us that we are ready to understand or embrace. But it doesn't stop there. The law of resonance also comes into play when we encounter individuals whose energy feels opposite to our own. This can be jarring at first, especially when someone challenges our beliefs, values, or behaviors. At first, it might seem like a disruption, but over time, you might find that this person brings clarity or a new perspective into your life. This opposite energy is often just as powerful in helping us learn about ourselves. For example, perhaps you've had an encounter with someone whose worldview is drastically different from yours. You might feel frustrated or even defensive at first, but if you take a moment to reflect, you may realize that their perspective is helping you look at the world in a new way. In a sense, they are a mirror, showing you an aspect of yourself that needs exploration, or maybe they challenge you to confront your biases or assumptions. It's through these relationships that we are called to grow, expand our thinking, and become more aware of who we truly are. At the same time, the law of resonance also shows us how our energy impacts others. As we grow older and become more self-aware, we start to radiate a certain energy that naturally draws in people aligned with our current path. Have you ever noticed that when you're in a positive, peaceful state of mind, you tend to attract more people who reflect that same energy? It's as though the energy you radiate becomes a beacon for others who are on a similar wavelength, and this is a beautiful aspect of the law of resonance at work. This principle is also deeply connected to the idea of synchronicity, a term Jung famously coined. Synchronicity refers to the meaningful coincidences in life, where events seem to align in a way that feels too perfect to be accidental. It's like when you think about someone and they suddenly reach out, or when you're going through a tough time and the right person comes into your life at exactly the right moment. These moments aren't random. They are the law of resonance in action, showing you that your energy is in sync with the universe, bringing the right people and experiences into your life at the right time. Jung believed that as we age, our unconscious mind becomes more integrated with our conscious awareness. This is when we start to feel a deeper connection to the people and situations we encounter, recognizing that there is meaning behind every encounter. The more aligned we become with our true self, the more we resonate with people who reflect that truth. As a result, the connections we form become more authentic and purposeful, and we begin to understand the power of the people who enter our lives. So, why is this important, especially as we get older? As we age, it becomes more essential to nurture relationships that resonate with us positively and to let go of those that drain us or no longer serve our growth. The law of resonance teaches us to be conscious of the energy we attract and the energy we give off. It reminds us that each encounter is an opportunity to learn, grow, or heal. By understanding this law, we can make more intentional choices about who we spend time with and how we allow others' energy to impact us. In the next section, we'll dive deeper into how we can begin to consciously harness the power of the law of resonance to create more meaningful and fulfilling relationships in our lives. We'll explore how to recognize the people who are meant to help us grow, as well as those whose energy might be misaligned with ours. Stay tuned as we continue this journey of understanding the profound connection between our energy and the people we meet. As we continue exploring the law of resonance, let's talk about how you can start consciously cultivating relationships that are in alignment with your true self. In the first section, we discussed how our aura attracts people into our lives based on our inner energy, whether they reflect or challenge parts of ourselves. Now let's delve deeper into how we can become more intentional about the people we choose to engage with, especially as we grow older and become more self-aware. The first step is recognizing the power of your energy. Many times, we attract certain people into our lives based on the energy we are emitting, whether we're aware of it or not. It's important to take a step back and ask yourself, what kind of energy am I putting out into the world? Are you radiating positivity and calmness? Or are you stressed, anxious, or distracted by unresolved emotions? This awareness is key to attracting the right people and situations that align with your true self. Once you start to understand the energy you are radiating, you can make more intentional choices about the people you spend time with. Have you ever met someone and felt immediately at ease, as if you've known them forever? This is a sign that your energy is resonating with theirs in a way that feels natural and harmonious. These are the kinds of relationships you want to nurture. Whether it's a friend, a mentor, or a romantic partner, these are the connections that bring out the best in you and align with your inner truth. On the other hand, you may have encountered people whose energy feels misaligned with yours. These individuals might drain your energy, cause you stress, or trigger unresolved feelings from your past. It's important to recognize these dynamics and be mindful of how they make you feel. Are you constantly giving more than you're receiving? Do you leave interactions feeling depleted or emotionally exhausted? If so, this could be a sign that your energy is being drained by people who are not resonating with your highest good. The law of resonance teaches us that we don't have to force relationships or situations that feel off balance. Instead, we should trust our intuition and recognize when it's time to let go or distance ourselves from individuals whose energy no longer aligns with ours. This might mean setting boundaries with certain people, whether it's a family member, friend, or colleague, or even limiting your exposure to negative environments that trigger stress or discomfort. By doing so, you protect your peace and preserve your energy for the people and experiences that truly nurture your soul. As we get older, it becomes even more important to surround ourselves with people who support our growth and well-being. The law of resonance encourages us to cultivate relationships that encourage us to be our best selves. Think about the people who bring you joy, laughter, and inspiration. These are the relationships that will continue to uplift you as you move forward in life. Whether it's through shared interests, common values, or simply the ease of being in each other's company, these connections nourish your soul and make you feel more grounded in who you are. But what if you find that you're still struggling with relationships that feel out of balance or that drain your energy? The answer lies in setting clear boundaries and being unapologetic about protecting your peace. Setting boundaries isn't about rejecting others. It's about protecting yourself. It's about recognizing when a relationship has become one-sided or emotionally draining and taking the necessary steps to distance yourself or communicate your needs. This could be as simple as saying, "I need some time to recharge," or "I can't engage in this type of conversation right now." Setting these boundaries ensures that you are not sacrificing your well-being for the sake of maintaining a relationship that is no longer serving you. It also sends a message to others that you value your own energy and that you are willing to take the necessary steps to protect your peace. In addition to setting boundaries, another important aspect of the law of resonance is being mindful of the environments you put yourself in. Our energy is not only influenced by the people around us, but also by the spaces we inhabit. Have you ever walked into a room and immediately felt a shift in the atmosphere? Maybe it was a feeling of calm, or maybe it was tension in the air. Our surroundings can impact our energy in profound ways, and it's essential to be conscious of the environments that we allow ourselves to enter. For example, if you find yourself in a workplace or social setting where negativity or drama is constant, it can be draining. Similarly, if you're spending time in places that make you feel uncomfortable or anxious, it's time to reevaluate whether those environments are contributing to your well-being. As we age, it's important to prioritize spaces that support our peace, creativity, and inner calm. Whether it's a quiet park, a cozy room in your home, or a place of worship, creating environments that resonate with your energy helps you maintain a balanced aura. Along with being mindful of your surroundings, it's also crucial to recognize when it's time to let go of outdated patterns or habits that no longer serve you. The law of resonance invites us to reflect on the choices we've made in life and to recognize when certain patterns have run their course. Maybe some old beliefs or behaviors are no longer aligned with who you are today. Perhaps there are people in your life whose energy you've outgrown, or situations that you've outgrown as well. This is a natural part of the process of individuation, which Carl Jung described as the journey toward becoming the person you are meant to be. As you continue to evolve and grow, your aura becomes more aligned with your authentic self. But this process requires letting go of what no longer resonates with you, including relationships, habits, or even self-imposed limitations. The law of resonance teaches us that we are constantly attracting experiences and people that reflect our current state of being. So, if you find yourself surrounded by negativity or unfulfilling relationships, it may be a sign that your energy is out of alignment with your true self. Take this as an opportunity to reflect on what changes need to be made to attract the kinds of people and experiences that resonate with who you are today. As you continue to embrace the law of resonance, you'll find that you naturally begin to attract more positive, fulfilling relationships. The more aligned you are with your authentic self, the more you will attract people who mirror that energy. These are the individuals who will encourage your growth, support your peace, and contribute to your overall well-being. Surround yourself with those who uplift you and allow yourself to let go of anything that no longer serves your highest good. Now that we've explored how the law of resonance works and how to recognize and attract relationships that align with your true self, let's move forward and discuss how to actively cultivate a more positive and harmonious energy in your life. We'll dive into practical steps you can take to ensure that you continue to attract the right people and experiences while protecting your peace and nurturing your growth. Stay with me as we explore how to live in resonance with the world around you and create a life filled with meaningful, supportive connections. Now that we've explored the basics of the law of resonance, let's dive deeper into how you can actively cultivate a positive energy in your life that will attract the kind of people and experiences you want and help you maintain a balanced, fulfilling life. It's not just about passively waiting for the right connections to come your way. It's about actively creating the conditions for them to flourish by nurturing your energy. A great starting point is to prioritize self-awareness. The more you understand your energy, the easier it is to recognize when it's in alignment with your true self and when it's not. The key here is tuning into your emotions and physical sensations. When you're around certain people or in specific environments, notice how you feel. Do you feel energized, calm, and inspired? Or do you feel drained, anxious, or out of balance? By paying attention to these signals, you can make conscious decisions about where to spend your time and who to surround yourself with. This process of self-awareness is not just about reacting to your feelings, but also understanding what's beneath them. Ask yourself why certain situations or individuals make you feel a particular way. Is it because you're not being authentic? Are there unresolved issues from the past that are being triggered? As you gain clarity, you can begin to shed those layers of old energy that no longer serve you. The more aligned your energy is with your true self, the more you'll begin to naturally attract people who are in resonance with that energy. Now let's talk about energy protection. As you continue to grow and develop, it's important to set aside time for personal energy protection. We've all experienced those moments when we feel particularly drained after social interactions or difficult situations. This can be especially true when we're around people whose energy feels misaligned with ours. One of the best ways to protect your aura is to practice grounding techniques. These techniques help you stay connected to your inner self, so you don't get swept away by the energy of others. Grounding can be as simple as taking a moment to focus on your breath and center yourself. A great way to do this is by imagining roots extending from the soles of your feet into the earth, anchoring you in the present moment. Or, you could take a walk in nature to clear your mind and re-establish a sense of calm. By practicing grounding regularly, you reinforce your energy and create a natural barrier that protects you from being overly influenced by external forces. Another powerful practice for maintaining a positive aura is engaging in self-care rituals that nurture your mind, body, and spirit. Whether it's through meditation, yoga, journaling, or a creative pursuit like painting or gardening, these activities allow you to reconnect with your inner self and recharge your energy. It's important to make space for activities that nourish your soul, especially when life gets busy or stressful. Taking time for yourself isn't selfish. It's a vital part of maintaining a strong, balanced aura that serves your highest good. As you cultivate a positive energy within yourself, you'll find that you become more discerning about the people and situations you allow into your life. You'll start to notice that those who align with your energy will naturally gravitate toward you. These are the relationships that will be most fulfilling and supportive as you age. Whether it's a friend who shares your values, a partner who respects your boundaries, or a mentor who guides you with wisdom, these connections will become a natural extension of the energy you're putting out into the world. But what about those times when you encounter people whose energy feels completely misaligned with yours? Maybe it's someone who constantly challenges you, drains your energy, or makes you feel uncomfortable. How do you navigate these relationships while still honoring your energy and maintaining peace? The answer lies in setting clear and compassionate boundaries. Boundaries are essential for protecting your peace and ensuring that your energy is only shared with those who value it. Setting boundaries doesn't mean you have to cut people off or be unkind. It simply means you're being mindful about where you invest your energy. If you find yourself in a situation where someone's energy feels overwhelming, it's okay to politely excuse yourself or let them know that you need to step back for a while. You don't need to justify your need for space. Your energy and well-being are more important. If you find it difficult to set boundaries, start by practicing saying no in small situations. This could be as simple as declining an invitation to an event that you don't feel comfortable attending, or telling a friend that you need some alone time to recharge. The more you practice setting healthy boundaries, the easier it becomes to protect your energy without feeling guilty. By doing so, you are sending a clear message to the universe that you value yourself and your peace. In addition to setting boundaries, it's also important to practice gratitude for the relationships that do align with your energy. Gratitude helps to keep your energy high and focused on the positive, attracting more of the same. When you take the time to appreciate the people who bring you joy and support, you are amplifying that positive energy and drawing even more like-minded individuals into your life. Whether it's a heartfelt thank you to a friend who always has your back, or a moment of reflection on the beauty of your relationships, gratitude is a powerful tool for strengthening your aura and expanding your positive influence. Finally, remember that the law of resonance is not just about attracting the right people. It's also about becoming the kind of person that resonates with the world around you. As you continue to evolve and grow, your energy will naturally become stronger and more aligned with your authentic self. This inner alignment will attract opportunities, people, and experiences that support your growth and well-being. You don't need to force these things into your life. They will come naturally when your energy is in resonance with your truest self. In conclusion, the law of resonance teaches us that we meet no one by accident. The people, situations, and experiences we encounter are reflections of our inner energy and the vibrations we are emitting. By becoming more aware of the energy we put out into the world, setting healthy boundaries, and nurturing relationships that align with our true selves, we can cultivate a life that is fulfilling, harmonious, and aligned with our highest good. As you continue on this journey of self-awareness and growth, remember that your energy is powerful. It can influence not only your own life, but also the lives of those around you. By consciously choosing the people and experiences you engage with, and by protecting your peace, you are actively creating a life that resonates with positivity, love, and abundance. Thank you for joining me in exploring the law of resonance. I hope this video has inspired you to reflect on the energy you are putting out into the world and how it shapes the relationships you attract. If you found this video helpful, I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on personal growth, energy, and living your best life. Take care, and may your energy continue to resonate with the highest good.